All right, hi boys and girls. Let's go ahead and grab our morning workbook. And I'm going to take us over to our camera. Okay, so we are on page 15, day 5 of week 1. We don't really follow that necessarily. We just do a page a day that we have school. All right, so on the first part for language, it says to read the sentence, then rewrite it, replacing the underlined noun with its plural form. So we see the word toy is underlined, so we're going to make that a plural noun when we rewrite it. Okay, so we have Aaron wants many toys for her birthday. There's our word, toys. Dad and I saw a movie about baby monkey in a forest. So we need to make monkey into a plural. Dad and I, make sure the word I is always capitalized, saw a movie about baby monkeys. Okay, we don't drop the Y because there's a vowel here. Excuse me, I get my finger out of the way. There's a vowel here and then the Y, so we just leave it EYS in a forest. Okay. If you need to fix anything or finish writing it, go ahead and pause the video, finish that, and then when you're done, come back. We're going to start on our math. Okay, solve the problem. Corinne buys a plastic spider for 78 cents. About how much money does her plastic spider cost? Round to the nearest 10. So we're looking at the 8, 5 or more, we let it soar. Okay, 4 or less, we let it rest. So it looks like we're going to soar up to the next 10, which is 80 cents. Marco collects shells. He has 329 shells. About how many shells does Marco have? Round to the nearest 100. Okay, so we look at our 10 space, and that 2 tells us that we're going to go down to the closest 100. So 329 is between 300 and 400. So we're going to go down to about 300 shells. Okay, going down to our story. Would you rather use a pen or a pencil to write with? I think pencils are better. You can erase mistakes with pencils. It's harder to erase mistakes in pen ink. Pens can leak and get messy. Pens can also run out of ink. When that happens, you usually have to throw away the pen. I like to write with a freshly sharpened pencil. I can reuse a pencil if I keep sharpening it. Do you agree with the main idea of this text? Tell why or why not. Okay, so if you said, no, I do not agree with this main idea, please tell us why. If you say, yes, I do agree with the main idea of this text, we're going to say why. So I'm going to say, for me, no, I do not agree with the main idea because I push too hard when I write. So a pencil breaks a lot for me. And now they even have pens that have erasers, which is wonderful. It's the best of both worlds for me. All right, we're going to go to our next page, page 16. Oopsie, back that way. Okay, so the top says, read the sentence, underline the adjective. Does everyone remember what an adjective is? An adjective is a part of speech that describes nouns. So I have a blue pen. Blue is the adjective that describes my pen. I have a black shirt. Black describes my shirt. I have 2 dogs. 2 describes how many dogs I have. I have a silly little brother. Silly and little describe my brother. Okay, so we're going to look at the sentences and we're going to underline the adjective. Mrs. Dale gave the class a huge list of rules. Okay, what is a describing word in there? Well, what kind of list of rules? It was a huge list of rules. Okay, so that's an example for the first one. So I want you to do 2, 3, and 4 on your own. I'm going to go ahead and read them. Number 2, yesterday the park was windy. Number 3, it rained, so the sidewalk is wet. Think about words that describe or say how many for the noun. Number 4, Megan uses her colorful eraser when she does math. Okay, on our math section, we're going to be adding. Now you can get a scratch piece of paper, you can write here in the sides, right down here below, right up here, right anywhere there's a white space. You can also do the tree method on some of these, so 0 plus 0, and then 9 plus 7 is 16. So you can also do the tree method. You can also do the stacking method, 70 plus 90, like that. Whatever works for you, you can do that. So go ahead and write in your answers for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 50 plus 98, 37 plus 82, 48 plus 63, 53 plus 77, 39 plus 44, 14 plus 74, 29 plus 88. The last part, read the text, then answer the item. So our question says, write 2 facts you learned from the text. 2 facts that you learned from the text. Okay, so let's read that. Many people like fruit juices. Vegetables can be used to make juices too. The best vegetable juice is carrot juice because it tastes sweet. Surprisingly, it does taste sweet. Cucumber, kale, and lettuce can also be juiced. Vegetable juice isn't as good as fruit juice, but vegetable juice is very healthy. Sometimes people blend vegetable juice with fruit juice. Vegetable juices can be different colors, such as green, orange, or red. The green juices look awful, but they taste good. All right, so think of 2 things that you learned from this story, and you're going to write those 2 facts on the line. All right, and so tomorrow we will correct this, so I need you to make sure you are done with this whole page, and then you're going to go into our assignment for morning work, and you're going to click done if you finished your morning work completely. All right. So that is all we're going to do in our morning work for today. Go back so I can see you and say, I'll see you in the next video.